Hey, good morning. This is Karen with Runik Streams Coaching and Tarot. And I laid out all the cards and I didn't really even start the reading, but I got interrupted and I had to do something for work really quick. Hopefully it's over. I'm actually going to put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I don't need any more distractions. It doesn't take me but 10 minutes or 15 minutes to do this. So I'm doing it a little differently. We're going to take a look at the overall energies for the day, what we don't see, what to watch for today, and then unexpected energies. And I was the difference between unexpected and what we don't see. So what we don't see is happening in the background, and we may not even understand it. It's when I do that, it's to give us an inkling on maybe uh, just something that's happening that we don't have a clue on. It could be from someone else, right? Or it could be an attitude that we have back here that we don't realize, and we need that to come forward so that we understand that we're acting a certain way, or that, maybe there's something else going on in our brain. Um, and the unexpected is just something that kind of happens out of the blue and you don't really expect it. Doesn't mean that it's not something that you've planned for. It's just that when it happens, it comes as a little bit of a surprise. So those are the difference, because sometimes those kind of sound the same, but they're really not. Um, then we have challenge, yeah, and where this all leads, and then advice. So at the bottom of the deck, we have lovers, and the current energies, the overall energies for the day are Page of Cups. So I do feel like this is some kind of relationship, probably. It doesn't mean it's love relationship, but it could be definitely, it also could be something that's really important to you, maybe at work or, projects or something. What I get the feeling of is whatever this is, I feel like another person. Okay, so whoever else is in this lover card is another person. It also could be about choices, because I just did this and the Seven of Cups was there. Um, so, oh, I want to take another break. Wait. When I started I stopped the last video because I got totally interrupted, but I just wanted to take a quick second and say thank you for the, I got a couple comments yesterday and one was from someone new. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. I don't understand why, but also keep in mind, I have a very small channel and I have a very small following. So it's easier for me to connect, which is kind of nice. And I want to, it's kind of staying that way. And I like that. So, okay, let's get moving here, guys. So this lovers and the Page of Cups energy, I do. I feel like the lovers is somebody, but it also could be a choice, because I did see that Seven of Cups after it. But I do feel like it's somebody. Whether you have a choice with that person, is up. I don't know. But and this is, see, the overall energy, I feel like, is some kind of gift coming in, and it's a gift to your heart. Now, I feel like it could be a message. It could be anything like that, and it could be starting a project, or learning more about yourself as well. Like maybe the overall energy is really just learning more about what you love and what's important to you. And I think, like, I'm gonna cry. What's important to you? Wow. As far as relationships in general, and so I think it's interesting, because now this doesn't have to be love, but I do feel like there is some kind of, something's happening today that should kind of give you information and help you to grow. Also, we have the Hermit on where this is leading, so I think it does put you in a position to go seek more stuff. Okay, so we have that. Then we have, what we don't see is the Emperor. I do. I don't feel like this is a person. It's the only time I like to clarify. Is this a person or feeling? I get this as a feeling, like you really want more control than you have, or that you think you want. But tell me about this Emperor, please, and what we don't see. Um, Seven of Swords, Two of Wands, Tower. So this has to do with, I feel like the Two of Wands tells us we're moving forward, and the Seven of Swords is, watch your back a little bit, like someone may be deceiving you. But I think that you're moving away from that with the Two of Wands, and this Emperor is about something changing. So this could be a person or a feeling. It's this will make sense to you. Um, I feel like the Tower says that whatever this control is or this person is about something that recently changed, or you felt like there was some kind of shift in the energies with this person. Um, because I do feel like there was some kind of like taking back, like you taking back what's yours a little bit. But I do feel like in a certain sense, it's a reminder not to deceive yourself too. Be careful and be honest with yourself, because the Emperor is also about control. And I think too, what you might not see is that things might be a little more black and white than you want them to be, or that you think they are. So keep that in the back of your head. So what to look for today is temperance, and I think this is going to be important. So this is kind of advice. When I see what to look for, it's advice. Like, keep an eye out for this. And this is about watching your temper a little bit, or watching your emotions. Try to keep your emotions in check today. Because I get the feeling that overall, with the Page of Cups there, that you could be being sensitive about something. It doesn't mean that you're wrong about being sensitive about it, but it does mean that if you allow yourself to go there too much, that you will not be able to speak clearly, which is our other advice. So that you'll be hurt. And if you're hurt and sensitive about it, it's we all take our sensitivities and our hurt out in a different way. Some of us shut down, some of us get angry, some of us rant. I mean, it can be all different ways. And some of us just cry, so there's different ways of handling pain, and we all do it differently. But a lot of times, whatever that way is, we take it to the nth degree, right? So like, if we get angry, we get really angry, or if we're covering up, we go in a completely different direction, and we're not being clear about what we need, want, or expect. And so I do feel like this is really being careful of your emotions today. But it doesn't mean you don't have to identify that you did get your feelings hurt. Like, with the Queen of Swords here, if this happens today where you do feel like someone hurts your feelings, or like you're feeling sad about something, and you're needing to talk about it, the Queen of Swords tells us to be extremely clear today. Be concise, be articulate. Don't let your emotions get in your way in your conversations. It doesn't mean you can't go and cry and yell to the world and scream when you're done, but in the conversation, try to be as clear as possible. But being clear is also about saying, hey, that upset me, that hurt my feelings. It's okay to say that. And depending on what's happening here, or yeah, I'm really sensitive about this situation, or I'm really sensitive about this. It's not a bad thing. The bad thing is if we cover it up and go down a different path, and that would mean that we aren't being clear. So I think that's what the reminder is today. This makes me a little bit wonky about today, but I think that it's important to know this going in the day. Try to be as clear as possible if you're talking about your feelings, and that could be the Page of Cups. I do feel though like there is some feeling of, I got teary eyed, but I feel like it's a relief teary eyed. Does that make sense? Like, I wasn't like going, oh my God, this is so sad and it hurts. It's more like a sadness of dealing with emotions and getting them out. So I do feel like that's happening. The what is unexpected is the Three of Wands. So I feel like this, whatever this is to you, whether it's a relationship, whether it's work or something, I think you're going to see more of what it is today. Like, there's going to be something, because the Three of Wands is about your ships coming in, and they're sitting there watching them, right? So they see these ships, they're coming in. They've reaped their rewards. They're reaping their rewards. They haven't reaped them yet, but it's in the process because the ships are coming in. So I do feel like there is going to be some, and this we've gotten a lot. I feel like this has come up a lot, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's come up in my personal cards, but I feel like it's come up a lot. So I do feel like there is something that's definitely happening. But now that it's in the unexpected position, I do feel like it's coming in. Um, and you'll see it. And that's cool. So where, oh no, challenge. Blah, the Knight of Swords. So keep this in mind. The challenge is don't go off the rails. The challenge is that something could really come in quick and then set you back and hurt your feelings. Or I think it's more don't, the challenge is not to be like going after something with all your might. I don't believe this is someone coming in. Let's clarify this challenge of the Knight of Swords. Please tell me about the Knight of Swords. What is this energy? Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Yes, it is somebody. Because I got two court cards to clarify it, and the King of Swords, which says probably is. I feel like the challenge is about, if this is somebody, it is about somebody who speaks their truth to the point where they don't care about how you feel about it. They can feel mean. I don't know that they are mean, but they can certainly feel that way. Um, you know those people that don't even think about someone else's feelings, they just say it as it is. It doesn't mean that they're trying to hurt you. That's just the way they are. They just go, there you have it. And you're like, fuck, excuse me. You know, you get mad at them because it's like, I have someone in my life that does this, and it just like, dude, I'm sensitive, you should know that. But that's not the way it works, because that's not who they are, and that's okay because that's not who they are. But I think that this tells me that there is some kind of healing with the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So this person is going to come in, and it is a challenge, because I think you need to like, so whatever, if this is a person to you, this would be like, you have to not go there. Like if they either you hold back and say, I'm going to need to talk to you later when I'm in a better space, or you know, I don't want to be lashed out at, and it's okay to say that, and or don't go all out. Know that this is a healing moment. I do feel like there's something majorly healing here, um, and it is a relationship, whether it's love, friends, work relationship, even, it's something, because there's something that to me feels like about hurt feelings. And the Hermit, in where this is all leading, I think it's going to allow you to shine the light on things. I don't believe that you're going to go into hermit mode. I do believe that this is saying, I have a better direction, I have a better focus, because the Hermit has that lantern, and he's lighting his lantern, and I feel like that's what this really is. You know, he's got a focus. Yeah, a lot of times that Hermit energy says that you're going to go within, but I don't feel like that's completely like going into hermit mode. I feel like it's more having that direction. Clarify the Hermit, please, really quick for me. Queen of Wands. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just recognizing who you are and the healing that you're doing. And because we've got Queen of Wands, Six of Wands, and Four of Swords, which is all about the healing, the allowing time to pass. The Queen of Wands is about being, you know, the motivation and the recognition of who you really are, or who, you know, what the situation may bring, and knowing where to go. Because I feel like with the four hairs, the clarifying, and I read about that the other day. It's about, right? It's about the passage of time, and you know, I think it's almost like focusing on our almost like giving thanks to our struggles. recognizing our struggles and saying, I want to watch you sail away, and now I can be me. So I feel like there's a big thing happening here. Honestly, I feel like this is kind of big, so that's why I kept going. Um, so there you have it. Tough reading. That's why I'm glad I stopped and restarted, because um, that wouldn't have been a good one to stop in the middle of. So I'm glad they actually texted before I really got started in the reading. So thank you very much. Have a beautiful day, and I do appreciate you all. I really do. And take care.